Hello, my name is Josh Young. I'm a representative at the Turn 2 Foundation. Before we get this started, I want to tell you guys a little story about my friend Samson. When he was about 13, he found himself in a courtroom, sitting in front of a judge with the potential to get 10 years of jail time for theft. After this, the judge gave him a second chance at his life. So what happened was he turned to the Turn 2 Foundation, where we got him back on his feet. We got him to get better grades and focus more on doing good for his life. About 20 years later, he ended up in the same courtroom in front of the same judge as an expert medical witness for a different case. The purpose of this speech is to persuade you to contribute to the Turn 2 Foundation. Before I tell you about our organization, it's important to understand that underage drinking plays a factor in over 4,000 deaths per year. There's approximately 180,000 minors that suffer from drug or alcohol abuse. This could come from low self-esteem, anxiety, drugs, are something that a lot of people turn to when they don't have a good life going for them. Especially when their neighborhoods are promoting it and not saying that it's not bad. It can get very ugly when a neighborhood doesn't tell the kids, hey, don't do drugs, or at least act on it. This can turn into school absences or even run-ins with the police. The problem here is that teens are getting addicted to drugs and alcohol, which is leading them to a poor lifestyle. It could lead them into a life full of violence or even theft. Fortunately, there's an organization that addresses these needs. We do this in a variety of ways. Founded in 1996, the Turn 2 Foundation has done our best to encourage volunteer work. We do this by getting the kids out and not just having them stay in their homes. We get them out on the streets doing volunteer work. We encourage good grades. We give a massive amount of scholarships. We also offer a public speaking and social and emotional skills class. This is to help them gain those skills so that they feel more comfortable talking to people. We've helped by giving over $20 million to promote healthy lifestyles for thousands of people and teens. We do this by giving scholarships, by donating to other organizations that help people have a better lifestyle, keeping them away from drugs. And as well, we also promote healthy lifestyles by doing big events with many professionals as well as important people. Imagine how many more kids we would be able to keep away from drug and alcohol abuse if we had more resources. With more resources like money and volunteers, we would be able to get a bigger outreach. We would be able to have more people coming into our facilities. We would be able to hold more events, which would help get the people to know what could happen if they continue this lifestyle, and what could happen if they turn their life around. They'd be able to achieve a better life. We would also be able to give out more scholarships, which would go to help them have a better lifestyle in the future, because they would be able to get better jobs than they would if they didn't have the money to go to college. However, without getting more resources, we would be in fear of less outreach, which would mean more people would potentially be on the streets doing drugs and alcohol. We wouldn't have a big enough possibility to actually grow, so we wouldn't be able to expand to help stop it. As well as we could also possibly shut down. which that's the worst case scenario, but it's still a possibility if we don't have enough resources or even volunteers. Now, there's a number of ways that you can get involved to help our organization. Everyone here is college students, so it's not like we can just go out and donate a couple $1,000s, but we can volunteer or even spread the word. You're able to volunteer by helping us run our activities, as well to like the day-to-day or operations where we're promoting a healthy lifestyle. We're teaching about public speaking and the communication skills, as well as just helping people to know that they don't have to turn to drugs and alcohol to get through life. So one of our, she used to be a volunteer, her name's Charlie. She began as a volunteer, but she's now made it up to our board of directors. She got a business partnership for us with St. Joseph's School for the Deaf, which what they're doing is they're volunteering and they're giving us more money to be able to expand our outreach. And it's a very cool opportunity because not only are we helping, or we're getting help, but we're also making a connection with a school for deaf people, and we can also attend their events and help with some day-to-day stuff that they need help with. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions, please let me know. But above all, please spread the word. Thank you.